Hi lovies, it's Cherie. Welcome to my living room. I even have mood lighting so we can get all like, you know, with each other. I was tagged by the gorgeous American Bluebell. I love her internet name or her YouTube name because it makes me like picture like cowboy boots and like running through a field of hay and wheat and like goats in the background. I just love her little name. But she's super cute. I'll link her down below, and I'm going to tag a couple other ladies if they want to do this tag as well. I've done a couple of these tags, so it might be redundant, but I don't really care because I love doing tag videos. So some of these questions I've answered before, but that's no biggie, right? Let's have some coffee. Mermaid cup. Look at that beauty. Don't you just want to like frolic in the ocean? I do. Okay, I digress. The first question is, what is your middle name? My middle name is Lorette. Cherie Lorette. Getting all sorts of country French up in here. Where were you born? What city? I was born in Atlanta, Georgia, and I still live right outside of Atlanta, Georgia. So, just representing. What is your favorite book? I'd have to say I really love the Game of Thrones series. That was one that was like a serious book that I read all the way through. And I really love S.E. Hinton's The Outsiders. That's one of my favorite books. I read it in middle school, and I read it like every month, for the rest of my life. I could quote that book. I love that book. That's probably about it. Let's see how many times I can say in this video. Do you prefer juice or a smoothie? I like neither of those. I mean, I like apple juice, but I don't like fresh squeezed juice. I mean, I like fresh squeezed juice, not mixes of juices. And I can tolerate a smoothie, but it's the consistency that gets me like every time. So, neither. Now, if it's like a smoothie that tastes like chocolate and banana, or, you know, peanut butter. I like fattening smoothies that are basically milkshakes. Favorite band? That is difficult. I'd have to say Smashing Pumpkins. I know every song. I know every album. Speaks to my soul. I like Lana Del Rey. And I like Nirvana. And I like Jillian Welch. Yeah, I'm really getting into Of Monsters and Men, I think is what they're called. I've been digging their album. I got them all up in my Spotify. The next question is, favorite hobby other than sports or exercise? Neither of those are a hobby for me. Those aren't even in the top 20 of things I like to do. I like to crochet. I like to cook. I like to can. I like to sew. I like to garden. I like to play with my fur children. I like to make YouTube videos. I love makeup. Those are some hobbies of mine. I don't know. I get into a new hobby like every 45 minutes. Coffee or tea? Coffee. But I do like tea. I usually drink tea in the afternoons. I'm getting more into the herbal teas. So I would have to say coffee will always be my #1 love, but I do cheat on it with tea occasionally. Favorite movie? That's an impossible question to answer. I don't have one movie that is a favorite above all other movies. I love dark comedies. I love Tarantino kind of movies. I love horror movies. I love cheesy 80s movies. I love sentimental movies. I just love movies. I don't know if you can see all these movies. This isn't even all of them. I have about 200 more in my basement, and I just haven't brought them upstairs yet. We've been living in this house for 3 years, and our basement is still full of things we haven't unpacked. Favorite shoe? Oh, do I have to like bring it in here? Other than my new zombie flats, I always wear flip-flops. I wear I think they're called Okashi or something. You can get them at Whole Foods, and they're made out of like recycled tires or something. But I have 3 pairs of them. I have a black pair, a brown pair, and then I have a sandals kind of pair. And I wear them every day, all day, day. I wear flip-flops all year round. I just do. I will wear cute shoes if I'm like dressing up or going somewhere, but 95% of the time I'm wearing flip-flops. PC or a Mac? PC for now, because that's what I got. If I'm ever rich enough to afford a Mac, then I might get a Mac. But right now I'm rocking my, dude, it's a Dell. That's what I have. I have a Dell laptop computer. So PC for me. Am I single or married? I am happily, blissfully married. We've been married for 3 years. Our anniversary is at the end of this month. And he is the cheese to my macaroni. Favorite color? I love red. Red is my absolute favorite color. I love cherry red. I love blood red. I love burgundy. I just love all shades of red. I would say red, gray, burnt orange, and like fall golden yellow. Those are my favorite colors. Favorite fruit? Cherries. In the summer when cherries come into season, this girl is just eating them bitches every day. I could eat cherries all day. I just pop them in my mouth and spit the seeds, you know, for miles. Love cherries. They're so good. Sorry, fun fact, I am obsessed with serial killers, and I'm watching a show on TV about serial killers, and so I keep pausing it on the commercial breaks so I can film. It's very interesting. The next question, how old are you? I am 31, dirty 30s. Favorite show? Again, so many. I get emotionally attached to shows. So I really love Breaking Bad. Me and my husband watched that like we watched like all the seasons over like a couple weeks, and I just was so emotionally attached to those characters. I love Sons of Anarchy, which I think premieres tonight for the series' final season. Heartbroken. Opie! I absolutely love Walking Dead. I really want to read those graphic novels. So I love Walking Dead. And then I also love sitcoms. Like The Goldbergs was freaking hilarious. And kind of was nostalgic for me. And we really like the Top Chef shows. My husband and I will watch those together and pretend like we know what we're talking about when we're judging them bitches. What other shows do I like? I love serial killer shows. So anything that's like, you know, Life of a Serial Killer or I Survived a Serial Killer, which is what I'm watching right now. So serial killer shows, and then ghost shows. I love anything that has to do with ghosts and creepiness and dead people and things. Got a little bit of darkness in my soul. Camping or a hotel? I'm gonna go with both. I love to camp. We camp a lot. Usually in the fall we try and, although the last 2 or 3 years we've had trouble camping. When I first met my husband, we went camping like all the time. That was one of our first things we did together for him to test me to see if I was able to date him, was to take me camping to see if I could survive in the wilderness. But we love camping, and we have 2 campouts that we go to every single year that are always scheduled, and one is called Dead of Winter, and we go in February, and it's usually snowing, and it's freezing cold, and we all go out and camp, and then we go to a campout that's usually the first weekend in June or July-ish. Sometimes that one's different, but it's called Burkop, and it's up in the mountains, and it's rustic camping, so there's no bathrooms or showers. It is just all up in the woods, but it's super fun. And I also like hotels. I like to go, if I'm sightseeing, I want to stay in a hotel, because then the hotel can tell me cool things to go look at, or, you know, I can be in a foreign area and then come home and go to sleep and take a nap. But if I'm just hanging out in an area that I know, I want to camp in it. That was a long-winded answer. Favorite drink? I don't really know what this means. So other than coffee, I drink water. This summer I've gotten super into sweet tea. So I've been taking like my herbal teas, and I'll make a little like mason jar size really potent tea, and then I'll drink that with like ice and water mixed in throughout the day. I don't really drink alcohol because I'm pretty crazy sober, and a lot of people have commented that I'm easily relatable when they are drunk, because I act drunk sober. So I don't really drink, but when I do, it has to taste good. So like girly drinks, things with fruits in them and frozen things and umbrellas on top. Although I did have a spiced wine when we were in Williamsburg and I was sold on that drink, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to make that. That's, again, long-winded answer. Favorite midnight snack? We don't really eat midnight snacks. I know it doesn't look like we don't, but we are more into like after dinner snacks. So like we'll eat dinner and then when we're watching like a favorite show or something, we'll be like treaty treats and we'll have like something delicious. Usually it's dark chocolate. We're really into dark chocolate. Or sometimes I'll make popcorn with like coconut oil and sea salt. Sometimes I'll make like gluten-free brownies or something and we'll snack on those throughout the week. Do I meditate? Obviously not, because I have ADD, but I do not meditate. I've tried really hard. I like have the app on my phone where I like put my headphones on and I'm like, nah, nothing. My brain just does not stop working. So the whole time I'm trying to meditate, I'm like, ooh, grocery list and sparkly things. Like I just love shiny stuff. You know, I can't meditate. If you can meditate, you are a rock star in my life. Favorite card game? I actually love to play cards. I would love to do, I wish we had a like couple friend that lived close and we could have like card nights. That would be wonderful to me. But I like Phase 10. I like to play spades. I like 21. I like Cards Against Humanity, which is the funnest game ever. I think everybody who has a bit of a dirty mind should own that game. It is so fun. It's kind of like Apples to Apples, but for perverts. So it's perfect for me. But yeah, I love playing cards. Uno, Skip, all that kind of stuff. Love it. Dream job, I guess, other than what you are doing. My dream job, ever since I was little, I wanted to be a writer. White or colored socks. How about no socks? I don't wear socks. Usually ever. The only reason I own a pair of Ugg boots is because when it snows, I still don't want to wear socks. And I wear them actually in the snow, not with mini skirts and at the mall in July. So they're actually functional. But I hate socks. Fashion accessory. I'm not very fashionable. I guess I dig purses. Do you cut your hair? No. I had a horrible hair cutting experience about 5 years ago and I haven't cut it other than like a trim since then. Cup or a straw? How about together in a symbiotic relationship? When I'm home, I usually don't use a straw. When I'm traveling, I do. If I'm outside, I like a lid with a straw because then bugs can't get into my beverage. But I don't think that those are questions that are exclusive to one or the other. You could just sometimes you feel like a straw, sometimes you don't. Well, that's all the questions, and so I hope this was slightly entertaining to you as I pause it to watch serial killer shows. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm going to tag some lovely ladies down below, and if I didn't tag you and you haven't been tagged yet, please do it, and then let me know you did, because I love to watch these kind of videos. But I hope you guys had an amazing day. I don't know what day it is. Is it Wednesday? Tuesday? I don't know. But I'll see you guys later. Bye. Woo.